What's good, YouTube? It's your boy 72 times back at your boy. But I know reaction because we're gonna get straight into this reaction. Screen recording starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get straight into it, man.
They got a situation going on in Philly with their main
We're
man,
talking about
Jalen
how
Hurts,
Jalen Hurts
fresh
need to
off
be
that
paid,
4-touchdown
totally
performance
agree,
in the
man.
Super Bowl. The Eagles quarterback is extension eligible this offseason, got 1 year remaining on his rookie deal. Our Herm Edwards thinks the Eagles should lock up Hurts for a long time.
10-year contract.
Right now.
10 years. I got my franchise quarterback. I got a shot. Look at the franchises, head coach and quarterback that have been connected for a decade. Look at what they've done. He gets it. This is the face of your franchise. He is the guy.
See, that's going to have a huge price tag if they do that. I got to say, as an Eagles fan, I'm down with that. Just because of the way he approaches the game, his character, and his improvement. But, Jeff, how might this situation with the Eagles' former quarterback impact negotiations with Mr. Hurts?
It's different with Jalen, bro. I'm telling you.
This is a painful conversation to have, but when you look at the precedent of signing quarterbacks potentially at this point after the third-year mark, you are still talking about Carson Wentz, and that is exactly the precedent that the Eagles set. When they signed Carson Wentz, they gave him the most guaranteed money to date in NFL history at that point. My wonder is, does Howie Roseman take that into account? Is he still thinking about the lessons that he learned from doing that? Of course, there are plenty of examples of times when you signed him early and it worked out because ultimately you get him at a better value. It is the hardest job of a GM, finding the time to sign the quarterback, doing it early enough to get the best value and not too late to where you lose the guy potentially to free agency. A tough tightrope to walk. Howie Roseman, one of the best in the business, will find a way to do it. I just wonder if that situation with Carson Wentz comes into effect with this situation with Hurts.
Wow, so Mike, keeping that in the back of your mind, that situation right there, if you're in Howie's seat, do you pay him a 10-year deal at, man, it's going to be more than $500 million at least, I think.
Yes, 10 years, $50 million a year, get it done ASAP.
Facts.
As these guys said, the market is only going to go up.
More.
You're betting on his character. You're betting on his continual improvement, his age.
Leadership.
He's checked every box. The way he played this year is really remarkable. So I understand the Carson Wentz scar tissue, but I would get this deal done ASAP. And Ryan, this is really important now. The inverse of this situation is fascinating. All Jalen Hurts has to say is, you know what? I'm not showing up. And it would really put Philadelphia in a box. I don't expect him to do that. There's nothing in his background to suggest that he would, but he really has immense leverage here. Remember, he is a second-round pick. There is no fifth-year option. He's 17 games away from being a free agent. Obviously, there's the franchise tag. But what would keep me up at night if I'm Howie Roseman is getting a call from Jalen Hurts' agent to say, I'm not coming without a new deal. And if that number doesn't begin with a 5 in terms of an average per year, don't make the call.
I love that kind of negotiation. Canty, what do you think about this? Would you pay him that kind of money, particularly when you consider Hurts' style of play?
Damn right.
Absolutely. You pay him that kind of money. Over the last 2 years, there's only 2 quarterbacks that have more wins than Jalen Hurts. So you pay him that kind of money. And here's the thing. When it comes to the length of the deal, I don't know exactly where that lands, but you do get the last year of his rookie deal, which means that in an extension, you get to prorate the guaranteed money with that extra year. So I think it makes sense from that standpoint. But also, when you look at the quarterback market, the deals that have been signed over the past couple of years are about to be obsolete with what's happening with the salary cap. It's gone up 22% over the last 2 seasons, and it's only scheduled to increase more with the tech money that's coming in from Amazon deals and YouTube deals. So it makes sense to get the Jalen Hurts deal done now. The other thing, the other benefit that Howie Roseman gets by getting this deal done is that you get to send a message to everybody in your locker room that if you're a high character guy and you take it upon yourself to incrementally improve like Jalen Hurts has, this organization will reward you. That's a strong message to send for a general manager and a head coach going into his 3rd year that's continuing to establish his program.
Yeah, and you know, you look at this situation, I have to say what's so fascinating about this is I remember when Carson Wentz was seen as the quarterback of the future and they drafted Hurts, and the idea was, you know, that guy's just going to be a backup just as insurance. Wentz is our guy. Jeff, I'll give you the last word on this because your point is well taken. That could really impact how they approach this.
Well, also, there's more that impacts it than that. And I love this kind of kumbaya approach. If we go back to a year ago, we were probably having similar conversations about Lamar Jackson, thinking, pay the guy, you know, he's done it the right way, all those kinds of conversations.
Big drop a big like on this video, subscribe to the channel already. Make sure them post notifications is on, bro. Because if you post notifications ain't on, you can see my videos, bro.
But then all of a sudden, what if Jalen Hurts also walks in and says, by the way, I want my contract fully guaranteed? And I don't think that that would be something that he shouldn't do. I mean, the idea that he should be a team player and not ask for a full guaranteed contract, look, if he does that, then what? So it ain't done until the ink is dry. You know what I mean?
All right, man. That's going to conclude this reaction, man. Let me know in the comments down below what y'all think about the situation. I think they should just go ahead and sign Jalen because they still going to have to do it later. Because I know damn well how we ain't finna let Jalen walk out the door, especially after the Super Bowl appearance. Hell no, man. But drop a big like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure the post notifications is on if they are not, man. I'm going to get up out of here, man. God bless everybody watching this video. If you have a positive day, spread that positive energy. It's going to come back to you, man. It's been your boy Sam 2 times. I'm going to get up out of here. God bless y'all boys, man.